Hello, friend. During the recording of this video, I had some technical difficulties, but the message came out really good. So I want to keep the message, and I'm just going to put uh, a constant image in the background of the Sanctuary book. So, if you want to look away from the video, then please feel free to do that. I just wanted to free up your attention if you're in the middle of other things that you don't have to be staring at the screen the whole time. I will see you on the next segment. I hope you enjoy the message. Hi, everyone. This is Debbie Happy Cohen, founder of Joy Based Living. And today I'm thinking about this quote by Abraham or Esther Hicks. The only thing you can ever be free from is your own resistance. The only thing you can ever be free from is your own resistance. And I've been thinking about the bridge between that and healing complex post-traumatic stress, which has to do with emotions and memories. And one of the hardest things I know in my life to heal has been traumatic memories that bring up emotions related to shame, related to false shame, related to toxic shame. And I'm thinking also about Sanctuary, the book, and how the Statue of Liberty is actually not standing still. She's breaking shackles. And so if the only thing you can be free from is your own resistance, then the shackles are made up of resistance. And so how do we heal resistance when it comes to your memories, when it comes to the emotions that all of a sudden take over or fog you up, and you're not accurately assessing your emotions in those moments because you're in the middle of self-protection, and that self-protection is loaded with resistance. It can look like anxiety, or it can look like fog, or it can look like all kinds of things that aren't really what's going on, that are cover-up for what's going on. I've heard it said that what narcissists are most afraid of is not being needed. And so they create this cycle of abuse where they'll love bomb you and then devalue you and then dismiss you. And so if you've been involved in that kind of relationship, you're going to get enough intermittent reinforcement that you start associating love with being rejected. So what do you do with those memories, and how do you release resistance around the feelings related to those memories? So where I was saying narcissists have a need to be needed in order to cover up deep shame, their partners who are not narcissistic but who are attracted to narcissists, or who are the other side of the abuse cycle, their target, what they have a tendency to become addicted to is covering up their shame by covering up their neediness, denying their own neediness. So what does this have to do with resistance? If you resist what shows up for you, you're never going to get past it. The shackle is the resistance. So what does that look like for someone healing from CPTSR? Is embracing what comes up, embracing not just the feeling of neediness that you might be denying, but embracing the shame that you're trying to run from. The shame wasn't your fault. So what do you do with those memories is give yourself a ton of compassion when they come up. You take your power back by recognizing that these emotions live inside of you, but you, who you are, is non-resistance. That's the other breakthrough, is that who you are is non-resistance. And so non-resistance is as big as the sky, as big as outer space. And that non-resistance has room for everything to exist, including every emotion, including every sensation in your body, including every relationship, including, I mean, look what lives under our sky. Look at the massive amounts of experiences that lives within just our planet. It's amazing. And so what if all of that is allowed to live inside of you? Well, then what you want becomes a matter of preference, and what you want to feel on a more regular basis is the freedom of the joy of who you are, and then you direct that wherever you want. But now you're free to do it. When you have CPTSR, you're not free because you're tethered by the resistance to what you are experiencing. So this is really an act of kindness toward yourself, and there's a discipline of that kindness and compassion to where you repeat it over and over and over and over. And as that repetition occurs, and you begin to not only taste the largeness of your being and the truth of your being and the joy of your being, but you begin to identify with that as who you are. I believe that all creativity and all the magic in our lives comes from that. I kind of see it like a game of chutes and ladders that we have some control over. So when the resistant thoughts come up and take over, that's like down the chute. And the discipline of staying on top of the game is the discipline of remembering the experience of non-resistance. So when memories come up and you go, yeah, that's okay too. Yeah, that's okay too. Yeah, that's okay too. You're embracing the feelings underneath those things. And you're saying, I'm the largeness, I'm the joy, I'm the fullness, I'm the wholeness, holding all of this, and life is holding me. So I hope that if you're dealing with a lot of resistance, a lot of difficult memories, grief that wants to be felt, rage that wants to be released, and you want to release in a healthy way, anything that comes up that you might have resistance around, I hope that this message helps to loosen the binds, because your freedom, that's why we're here. So thank you for being with me on this journey. I really appreciate your company, and I'll see you on the next video.